What's going on YouTube? My name's Elias. I've been dropshipping on eBay for a little over a month now, and in today's video I'm going to go in great detail on how I find products that are in demand. So this method is sniping, and what it does is it builds momentum for my bulk listed items, which, keep in mind, the bulk listed items are anywhere from 100 to 150% markup. So if you can use sniping to build momentum and sell products that are marked up 100, 150%, it's going to do you wonders, right? Like, your profits will go through the roof. After I implemented this, I'll show you right now. I have 29 orders I need to fulfill. And if you look at my graph, right? So you can look at the chart right here. This is the last 31 days. At the beginning of this 31 days, I was getting no sales. The 25th of August was around $60 in sales. You'll see it jump up to 100. And then I had this random day. I ran a markdown sale on all my bulk listed items. I only did a 5% sale and I saw a spike of $600 in sales. But following this spike, there's a day where I only did $20 in sales. And then at the beginning of this month, there's days back to back where I do no sales. But on the 16th of September, I listened to my mentor and I implemented this strategy that he taught me. It's a type of sniping technique, and it took my average sales from days where I had none to consistently no less than $300 a day. I mean, you can't make this up, right? Like, you see the proof. I'm starting to think that this goal of 10 grand a month is gonna fly by. We're grabbing this gallon jug of chocolate milk and we're just gonna get straight to it. So what is this strategy and how do I find the products that are in demand? Similar to the last video, which if you haven't watched, I'll have it in the description. I highly recommend. We're gonna go straight to the bestsellers. And again, I use this software. This software does everything I need it to. Ecomsniper, I know I plugged it last video. Anywhere from listing the items to the product research that I'm doing now, it does everything. So with the software, you'll get this little attachment here. What this does is it's gonna search this item on eBay, and we're gonna use this to identify the other dropshippers, right? So this item is listed for $4. So the way that I identify it is, like, you see people selling it for 20, you know that they're dropshipping. $6, $7. And the part of the software that allows me to do the research on these guys, it says save eBay seller. You're just gonna save all these guys. As you can see, I already saved a lot of them. So once you go down all the lists, you want to build a massive list of just all eBay dropshippers. I'll show you. You're gonna save all these guys, and if you go inside the software on competitor research, you're gonna get a list. I have 543 saved. So once you run through all around 600 of them, in my case, 1,000, 2,000, whatever you want to build your list at, you're gonna be able to filter it so that you're only looking at listings that sold 3 times in the last 3 days. And that's where I find all the gold. And this is important because if you know it sold 3 times in the last 3 days, it's proven demand. You'll see items that have sold 7 times in the last 3 days, 8 times, and you know that people are buying off of that title. All right, so now we just run the software, let it go through all 500 sellers, and we'll be back. All right, so now that we have scanned our sellers, we can look at the data that we extracted. So keep in mind, I only scanned 100 sellers just for the purpose of this video because I'm at the point now where I'm selling too many items. I need more Amazon accounts. So I'm not at the point where I need to snipe, but I'm still gonna do everything and show you guys exactly how I do it. So with the software here, you're able to filter the extracted items. These are all items I've sold. What we're gonna do is enter a minimum sold quantity of 3, and then we want it within the last 3 days. And keep in mind, I only scanned 105 accounts, so that's why we only got 46 results. So at this point, you have all the data. You have the price that the person has sold this item at, and you have the amount of times that they sold it at that price. So at this point, we'll just choose any of these items. I'm gonna use this one for the example. You're gonna search here on Amazon. What comes up, right, is the item, and all these are the same. So in this situation, since the title meets all of these products, I just search price low to high. You'll see this one for $23.29, and the person sold 4 in the last 3 days for $52.99. So just to double check that they're the cheapest price, what we're gonna do is go to lowest price, and you want to make sure that you're checking for the exact same title because the title is what's selling. So really quickly, I'm gonna scan through this title. So this is the cheapest one that uses that title. They're selling it at $35.35. So what I'd do is head back to this page, and you're gonna copy the title because, again, I know I keep on saying it. That's what's selling. It's the title that's selling. So you want to keep the same title. You're gonna go ahead and import it here. And then you want to go 5 cents under this price. So I'd do 35.30. and just from there, you're just going to snipe list. As simple as that. And it's going to list the item for you. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys another example just to get you guys familiar with this strategy. So we'll use this one, for example, again. On Amazon, the cheapest one is $7.99, I believe. Let's see. Yep, $7.99 is the cheapest one. I don't know if that's the one that I clicked on, but any of these will work. That one only has 5 reviews. This one has more reviews, so we're going to use this one. Same thing as before. Keeping the title, that's what's selling. And we're going to double check and find the cheapest priced one that uses the exact same title. So hydration bladder 2-liter water pack. Running and hiking. So the cheapest one is $13.69. So what you do at this point is the same as before. You just undercut by 5 cents. So I do $13.64, and then you would end up snipe listing again, right? So 13, what did I say, 64, and then you'd snipe list, which I'm not going to do because once again I don't need sniped items at this point. And then we'll go ahead and speed run this last example. Find it on Amazon, $16.99. You're going to go ahead and find it on eBay, see what the cheapest price is with the title. They were selling it at $23.55, and we have, which they are the cheapest. So you're just going to keep the title, you're going to go ahead and import, and then it already cut the price by 5%. So then I'm just going to snipe list. And remember, not only are some of these items going to bring you profit, like this one, there's going to be some profit. There'll also be minor profit on this item, but it's going to build momentum for your bulk listed items, which are already marked up 100 to 150%. So even if you are breaking even on some of these items, in the long run, it's going to make you more money. So those are the only 3 examples I'm going to go over in this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to join the Discord. It's going to be in my description. Along with the video I posted previously, there's a lot of value there. I'm also going to link about a 2-hour discussion I had with my mentor, Sammy, if you want to know a little bit more about my story. And make sure to stay tuned for future videos.